Hello everyone, my name is Cybin, and today we're playing Call of the Elder Gods. Honestly, don't know much about this game besides that it's a eldritch horror or Lovecraftian horror style game. And I believe it's a puzzle solver or mystery type game. Well, let's figure it out. Let's start.
What was that? Where's that voice?
A pretty game. Beautiful game, actually.
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle.
Gasp. Ooh, you see the shooting stars? Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah. Huh? Totally understood that.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, ignore him.
Lizard.
Just ignore him.
Lizard.
It's not gonna hurt you.
Big lizard.
Keep going.
Sorry guys, my cat decided now is the time she wants to come and hang out. She laid down.
This constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
How do you know that? She's never experienced constellations on another planet, so how would she just assume? Also, never really considered.
Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
I've never considered constellations on other planets, but I bet they would be different, or I'm sure that they would be different. Ah, title screen. Like we needed that right there. Ooh.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally. I have to get it. I have to...
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956 when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease.
So it's looks like it might be 1957. So she's been having these dreams for a year now. Notebook?
Here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Lovely.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
Oh. Oh. Whoa, controls are a little weird. I like that. That was awesome. This is everything we've already seen, so... Phone.
Yes.
Is this Are you Evangeline Drayton?
That's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor.
What a dick. That's not enough time.
All right, I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go. I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer.
Professor Harry Everhart, Dean, Department of Archaeology, Miskatonic University, Arkham, Massachusetts.
I wish Papa had never taken that job in San Francisco. He'd still be with us.
He die?
I've always been a good student, but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's?
Yeah. She took 6 classes. What is this?
The medical report from my amnesia episode. According to this, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
This line. This line. What else? This?
Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness.
Okay. Is this her?
This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it. When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
Unusual finding at the Peely exhibition? An an expedition funded by Miskatonic University Professor Nathaniel Wingate. Seal to caves near the holy shit. Neponic River has resulted in the discovery of a statuette containing an ebony sphere of unknown origin. This and other relics have been donated to the university's archaeological archive to further study. Professor Harrison Walton Everhart Dean of Archaeology to Miss Tonic oversaw the transport operation and now leads research into the artifacts nature and origins.
The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic.
Dear Miss Drayton, please find enclosed the semi-annual disbursement of $250 included under the terms of your late father's life insurance policy, held with the the Hydrangea Foundation. With kind regards and continued service, sincerely, the Hydrangea Foundation. Real quick, I want to see what $250 would be in today's market. Hold on, what was the 1957? So roughly, in 1957, $250 would be worth $2,960 today. So almost $3,000, which does not seem like a whole lot.
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the Dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as Dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
I'm an academic professional. That's all. I might be a little unhealthy. It might be a little unhealthy. I am a professional.
I do what they pay me for. Teaching, student assessment, and certain logistical duties fall within my responsibilities. Cheering at the Miskatonic Mariners football games does not.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about my death, especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel about that and all?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
No.
No. Not since I started taking the medication, at least.
Excellent. That means the medication is working. Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it. Can I open my eyes now, Harry?
Not yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door and... Now, open your eyes.
Oh, look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
Can I just note that he just called his wife old pal? Pal? Christmas, 1930. Harry's scavenger hunt. What's this?
A
Happy-
new decade. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Merry Christmas. Oh, that was a 4. Hold up. 4. 3. Got a 2. 5. And a 1. Any others? 6. 7. We saw the 3 already. It's a tab. Okay, so starting from the top is 2, 5, 1, 3, 7, 4. No. 2, 5, 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, 7, 6. Are we going from top down?
Oh, look at your sad little...
Wait,
Oh. Oh.
there's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
I forgot we were doing the hypnotherapy. Or the hypnotism. Why is he remembering it from her perspective? Okay.
I swear, even in a painting, your father's stare sends shivers down my spine. You know you're looking more like him every year.
Nora, for the love of God, don't even joke about that.
Horrible thing to say.
What are you up to now?
I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus,
What is that?
Professor. Keep remembering.
Oh, I should turn off this music.
Do you remember when we slow danced to Dear Old Pal of Mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the...
Do you remember when we slow
Oh.
danced to Dear Old Pal of Mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
Oh yeah, this would be right after World War II.
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon. This darkness. Everhart Manor. My house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
These shadows are creepy. So, we got another clue from there. The only keys that made sounds were the spiral, star, and triangle. Okay. Let's see this.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Don't know what the code yet. Anything else I can pick up? Oh man, the shadows are climbing up high. I hope I'm not like in a... There's a time limit. It looks like it filled up the page, so I must be missing something. Or what's that? No, nothing. Okay, so the ones that don't make sound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 keys. So if I go 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, 7, 6. 2. 5, 4, 3, 7, 6. Oops. Right? 2, 5, 2, 5, 1, 3, 4, 7, 6. 2, 5, 1, 3, 7, 6. No. Do these... Huh? Uh-huh. Oh? Hold up. So the 1 has the spiral. The stars have the 4. And the triangles have 6. So if I do 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it. 1. Wait. 1, 4, 6. That's 3 numbers. 1, 4, 6. Oh.
Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
No. Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Dun dun dun.
Shortly after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here? Professor, is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
Breaking and entering, that's the way to go.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt. Hey, that window is open.
Gonna crawl through the window? Can't just knock at the door? I already went over the fence. Anything back here? I have a feeling that this isn't the kind of game that has collectibles or secrets to find. At least I hope not.
Professor Everhart, it's me.
I'm laying myself in. Oh, all that rain? Let's get inside. I'm not even gonna close the window. Look at that. Look at that. All that water damage. Ridiculous. How absurd. Oh.
This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him. The Everhart children, Harrison, Madeline, Richard, and Donna. That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad. It appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be.
That's a cool machete. Who just has weird pictures like this? And this is such a creepy ass picture for in your house.
Wow, look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
Let myself in, might as well read his mail.
Evangeline had never pictured the professor as anything but a hermit. Certainly not someone his relatives still worried about.
Harry, we know how hard it is for you to open up after what happened. After what happened to Noah? Nora? But we are your family. Your brother and sister love you. Don't lock yourself away in that house. Maddie?
Is this young man Professor Everhart? Does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus. Good thing the skull is fake.
It's very detailed.
Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
Oops, spilled my drink. November 1925. Yet only those who unravel the mystery of life shall prove themselves worthy of communing with the spirits. We cannot change the past, but we must anticipate the future. My desk is all wet.
Goodness gracious. The professor's taste in literature is nothing if not peculiar.
Maybe creepy is just this house's style, because that's just unnecessary.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
Oh, what happened here?
Troubling absences in my memory. That's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
My esteemed colleague, the excavation is a blank to me. Another in a long list of troubling absences in my memory from that period. They claim I was there, and no doubt I was. Given their repeated attempts to reach me, I cannot bring myself to trust them. But I place my trust in you. Don't do what must be done with that statuette. Cordially. Nathil Daniel? Wingate Pasili.
What on earth happened here? What on earth happened here?
A tussle?
I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here.
She breaks in and complains about the temperature.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Is there another door this way?
No use. It's locked.
Like that window should have been. Is this the door I came through? I think it is. Oh. I didn't see the marker before.
This must be the professor's office. Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
Damn. Starry wisdom. Attendance by invitation only. Attendance by invitation only. When the stars are aligned, the relationship of lost civilizations with astrology. Okay. Caleb Barwin? Caleb Barwin, President. Next Monday, April 9th, 1956. Wait. Next Monday, April 9th, 1956. It's in the 950. Okay. I think it was 1957 of current
Books in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
You tear la seed interseed providir non possumus. We saw this phrase, non possumus, over his portrait. Dibimus preterita. I probably mispronounced all of that. I'm sure by now you guys realize I suck at reading.
Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
Well, it didn't say that they were married. I mean, it's certainly portrayed that way, but it doesn't say anywhere on here marriage. So I'm not sure where she's getting that idea from.
Wonder what this opens.
She's taking everything.
Professor had another appointment today with a therapist.
4 p.m. Visit with of Doc Fog in the Thought. Was that his name? Dr. Fog in the Thought. Ask him for medication. 6 p.m. Evelyn this character's name.
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly.
Professor Everhart. I respectfully agree. I respectfully urge you to stop ignoring my letters. Let me put the past behind. Let us put the past behind. Please consider my offer of the artifact. I am willing to pay a substantial sum for it. Sincerely, Caleb Bowen, the Starry Wisdom Society. So this guy wants the statuette for something nefarious, perhaps.
Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold. Greenhouse and the mausoleum.
After three men showed up late night. After 3 men showed up last night, I left one of the books in the greenhouse. I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. Why? I need to buy a weapon just in case they decide to come back. So, wait. Trying to understand his thought process. So men showed up, and he left one of the books in the greenhouse. He locked the greenhouse and left the key in a mausoleum? Weird chain of events there, but okay. I'm assuming that book is the one I need here. Anything else? I don't see any other highlights. Oh, here we go.
Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war.
That's cool. I need to find the mausoleum. I read that. Which means I'll probably need to go... Wait. Maybe that's not where I need to go? Because I can't leave this room. I somehow locked myself in. Oh, never mind.
Now it's open.
I forgot that I had the key. How did the key get into a locked room? I mean, maybe it was locked from the... Okay, never mind.
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor. Ripped canvas.
That might be the father. I thought this was the front door. Where am I?
Can't see a thing in here. Better turn my flashlight on. These tools haven't been used in a long... Much better. These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess.
She's pretty critical of the man's garden. There's the greenhouse. I don't know what she's talking about. This garden is nice. Let's go back in. Because it didn't explore much in this area.
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
Senator John W. Everhart, Republican, announces bid of Massachusetts government ship. Announces bid for Massachusetts government ship. That's not legal. State Senator John W. Everhart, a staunch Republican, voice in the Massachusetts legislature, legislate since 1912. Today announces his candidacy. Candidacy for governor. Speaking to a packed hall of party faithful and in Faneuil Hall, Everhart calls for steady hands and firm principles in a time of uncertainty abroad. Okay. Oh, this is overlooking the library.
Such odd totems. Are these fishes?
Sea people.
So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Senator's son seeks cure in South Seas. Harrison Everhart, son of State Senator John W. Everhart, has announced plans for an expedition to the South Seas. Mr. Everhart's wife is responsible to Mr. Everhart's wife is reported to be suffering from a rare and as unknown, unidentified illness for which no treatment is known. Convinced that a remedy may exist in distant and low charted regions, Mr. Everhart will depart within the month. Accompanied by a small party that includes a medical professional, technical support, and other specialists suited to the challenge ahead. CW. So what made him go on this expedition? He just got the voice in his head to tell him to go look for a cure that may or may not be there?
Expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
Any highlights? Oh, here's a torn painting.
Canvas. The frame reads, Sed Futura.
Sed Futura.
There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace.
Pictures are expensive.
Oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles.
I've tied the I've tried to capture the oil shadows on film. No success. Oh, there's another door.
Wow, this room is really depressing.
Oh, this is where the memory was. Did he not take down any of the decorations since the fire? Or is this a different tree? Or not since the fire, since that Christmas?
Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman.
We got a symbol. No words on the back.
Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Same. I don't like it. I don't like it. Turn it off. Oh, another torn picture.
Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus. Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus.
These had pictures in them before. In the memory they did. But now they're empty. Oh, postcard?
The
No.
driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva.
Alright, now it might be time to go outside to find the mausoleum. Because I need the key from the mausoleum to find the book in the greenhouse.
Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
Yeah. There's the statue.
This vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in? Careful. The stone staircase is slippery.
You see that? Oh no, it's just the lightning. So we have... I think that's the book. Any door? There's a door.
Darn it. This door is locked.
Yep. That looks like a mausoleum.
Evie's
forgot-
last remarkable trait was her extraordinary memory, a gift I was never blessed with. So allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
How does Evie have... Oh, it's the narrator. That's right. So we know... I think we know these pictures, because we saw them torn in the closet. It looks like there might be a third one somewhere. We're looking for a book. Found this key. Oh yeah, these pictures, I believe, go here. Then we got the picture, the symbol, 2 urns. Okay. Mausoleum.
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
Can I open? So if I turn it face the other way, let's see. That returns it back to locked position. So I assume that these urns will only ever unlock if they're facing the door or the mausoleum. Okay. I have sleeping face, the moon, and I don't remember what the other one was. The other one was happy face. So I turned it towards the mausoleum. Well, this... It did. Interesting. So if I go back and rotate it around again until it's facing this way. Okay. Okay. So now it's facing that symbol. And this one is facing its symbol, the moon on the door. Okay, so the faces have to be pointed towards whatever their symbol is. For the smiley face, it was the leaf, and for the sleeping face, it was the moon. I'm glad at least one door opens without any real trouble.
Hidden room?
Take down all of Father's portraits. Take down all of Father's portraits. Get rid of all of Mother's eccentric junk, except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie. Maybe another day. So, I don't remember what this symbol was, but this is the only thing here for that. Oh, it was fire. So I think this needs to be set on fire before that can actually work. Maybe.
Gosh, this is so beautiful. Yeah. That's such a graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
She died in 1947. Wait, how old was she when she died? She was born in 1897. Died in 1947 minus 1897. 50? Doesn't seem right. 47. Yeah, I guess she was 50. She doesn't look 50. Where was the symbol? Oh, it was this tree. He already chopped it down. There we go. That's 4 out of 5. I'm missing one. We already got that one. So we're missing, we got happy, sleep, anger, shock, and now we're missing sorrow. Nothing around here. Ah, here it is. It was on the other side of the yard. Fish? So I'm guessing this one? Oh, yep.
Looks
Fish.
like there's a symbol carved into that bucket.
Fish.
Is that a fish?
So now the gate to the crypt should be open. Yes. Yes. Can't go that way. Nothing over there. I was expecting a bigger crypt. Key.
This definitely looks... Oh dear. A dead child. This is simply heartbreaking. The inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita mutare. In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr.
It was only 2.
That's from the Bible. Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. Maybe this guy was in the army? Found found her path in the shadow of morning? Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father.
All right.
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died. Still, he believed that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
Now we have the key, so we can open this.
Et voila!
Voila! Voila! Where... The book was over here.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction.
Oh, sorry.
These white flowers are scattered all around the mansion.
They're hydrangeas. Very popular and very pretty flower.
The professor really seems to be interested in botany.
So am I. Love plants. So, what do we have? We have the book. Finished all this. Okay, so now we go back, I assume, to the office. Because they're here. Then to the left. Nope. Up the stairs. No, wait. It wasn't the library. It was that room. Then the book. Can I open the... Yes. So we have non Poemus Provedi. I can't read Latin. Oh. We have youngest to oldest. So it would be Paretiata? Paretia? Mutere? Then Zifuta? Oh, I messed it up. Do these move? Oh, they do move. Okay, so then Mutere. Then none. And Possumus. Then seed. Nope, that's right. Futere.
Secret compartment?
There we go.
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Record. Architectural modification. Client, Mr. Miss Evla Miss Elizabeth Everhart. Date July 1912. Location Everhart Manor. Direct description of modification at the request of Miss Everhart. An alteration has been commissioned involving the installation of a concealed mechanical opening within the fireplace. Fireplace structure of the West Wing drawing room. Note: details of mechanical excelled from public record. Note details of Note details of mechanism excluded from public record per client's instructions. A secret, not so secret, secret door.
Looks like a music box of some sort.
Okay. Neither of these ended up in my notes. The music box has to be something. Oh, there it goes.
It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken.
Okay. Oh. Nope. Put it back. Then we had... Right, the fireplace. Where was that? This one?
Definitely like a mystery novel. Ooh, I guess I need to go see what's down there. Professor!
Well, I'm dead. Whoa. Some culty ass shit going down here. Oh, he's dead.
And the sphere! Shattered to pieces!
She's more concerned about the statuette, so let's go over
I
here.
wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start, so she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today, and I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
What is the statuette?
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
What do you mean when you say that material is dangerous? What was the statuette from?
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Who did this?
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the Throat.
Who?
A
What?
psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here.
That was his
I've been too
actual name.
careless.
That was his name. What a wild name. You have someone named that and you let them into your house?
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I have long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia?
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious! I forbid it!
Are you done yelling now? All right. Now that you've calmed down, I'll tell you that I'm a grown-up, and you can't prevent me from going anywhere. And while we're at it, my mother taught me manners. And as far as I know, if it weren't for me, you'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So maybe now's a good time to show a little gratitude.
It had been years since anyone argued with Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Oh, well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll take care of all the expenses, don't worry. If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
She said, "I'm not a kid." But everything that came out of her mouth sounded very childish.
Here we are, the Rappahannock River Caves.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that we were trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Nah, not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost. So watch your step, because... Evangeline!